I see you have returned. I was just about to send someone out to find you. You look a little beaten up. Spare me the details, I don't care. I have given you one last chance to prove your worth to me and the whole organization. Your job was to track down the governor who vanished 2 years ago and bring him to me unharmed so I can talk to him personally. You should have also searched his hiding place for clues about the artifact. It was critical that you handled this job with the utmost discretion, so inquiring through the usual channels was off limits. I have to say, the idea you proposed to me sounded like you had a fair chance of succeeding this time. And at first it seemed to go well. So, have you fulfilled my order to my satisfaction? No. Did you find the governor? No. Did you find out any kind of information about the artifact key that is useful to me? No. Did you manage to keep your inquiries a secret? No. Again, I had to silence people to prevent more information about this artifact from coming to light, and thus prevent our rivals from possibly getting their hands on it before me. Well, what do you have to say? So, you searched high and low for the governor, but you couldn't find him. You tried every lead and every contact. It was just impossible. Everything. You called this everything. You couldn't even find out where he fled to. Your best is not good enough. I've had enough of your excuses. Quiet. You will await your punishment in your cell in the basement. I haven't decided on how to punish you yet. Let's just say it will not be pretty. If I even choose to let you live this time. Take him away. I'll deal with him later. Come in.
My lady, may I speak with you?
Yes, you may stay. What is it?
I wanted to personally thank you for this opportunity to serve you and your organization.
Go on.
Also, I wanted to report to you about the successful capture of the city official.
Excellent. But there's one part that you're leaving out. You have saved the life of the young soldier that failed at this job. I'm not sure if I should be thanking you for that.
I found him on the street. He was beaten and bruised, barely alive. I recognized him as one of our own, and I brought him here.
And why should I care about him?
He was on a job you gave him. He failed, and someone tried to kill him. I couldn't let one of our own die like that. I think we should give him another chance. He's proven that he's loyal, and he's willing to risk his life for the organization. We can't just throw that away.
That is not for you to decide. Remember that.
I apologize. I meant no disrespect.
Now, tell me then, how did you manage to track down the governor? It's been quite some time since I got reports that he's been seen or heard from. Even his poor secretary genuinely seemed to know nothing of why he vanished all of a sudden.
I grew up on a farm. My family breeds dogs and trains them for hunting purposes, but also for tracking people. While searching his old office and other buildings that can be legally linked to him, I came across items that can assume to have once belonged to him. I used these as scent samples for the dogs to track down his whereabouts.
Very creative approach, I like that. I assume that he had installed some security measures to hide from us and prevent us from breaking into his house.
That's right. I took a lot of time to spy out his hiding place. He must really be scared of you. He had guard dogs, guards, and even geese.
Really? Even geese? How did you manage to get in?
While scouting, I noticed that the guards always swap shifts at the same time, and that control rounds also take place at fixed times. To fool the dogs and geese, I worked as a postman for a few weeks so that the dogs knew my scent and knew me as a person who was allowed to enter the compound. As a backup, I brought some cheese for the dogs and grains for the geese to distract them.
Very clever. Did you find any information about the artifact that I'm interested in?
I'm sorry, but no. I couldn't find any information on the artifact.
I have drawn up a list of all the properties that can be attributed to the governor. You will search through them one by one until you find a clue. Tell me more about how you captured the governor.
When I was a child, I liked to play with fire and anything that smokes and make a loud noise. I faked an explosion in the basement, and in the midst of the chaos and confusion, I managed to overpower the governor and bring him into custody.
Interesting. So you're a man of many skills, I see. I like that in a person. I must say, I'm impressed. You are a valuable asset to this organization.
Thank you, my lady. It was an honor to serve you.
You shall be rewarded for your service.
I don't want to presume, but if you would consider it, I would be honored to be your right hand.
Your ambition is refreshing. I like that. But let's take one step at a time, shall we? How about I promote you to captain of the guard first?
I would be honored.
You're only as good as your last success. Fail me, and you'll suffer the same fate as the others. I hope you understand the gravity of your position. The safety of our organization depends on you and your team.
Yes, my lady. I understand the importance of this role, and I promise to serve you with my utmost dedication and loyalty. I won't fail you.
You have proven yourself to be capable, loyal, and effective. And if you succeed in retrieving the artifact, there will be no limit to what you can achieve within our organization. All right, I guess it is time to have a little chat with our city official. Get him for me.
Yes, my lady.
Welcome, dear sir. Have a seat. Please forgive the rough treatment of my guards earlier. They can be a bit overzealous sometimes, but they are fiercely loyal to me and my cause. May I offer you a drink?
I don't drink with criminals.
Oh, I assure you, I have no intent to poison you. It is good to see you again, Governor. There's something I've been wanting to talk to you about for quite some time.
Unfortunately, I had to leave the country on an urgent family business matter. My old aunt, you know, family. Didn't I leave an address with my secretary?
Please, don't lie to me. I think you fled the country because you were afraid I would want to know where you hid a certain artifact I'm interested in. You see, It has a very intriguing history, and not only do I believe I have found the chest it belongs to, but it is also a symbol of my power. I always get what I want.
I'm afraid I can't help you. I know nothing of an artifact.
I find that hard to believe. It is said to look like a key of some sort.
The old key? But it's said to be cursed.
Don't tell me you believe in that nonsense.
I've heard stories about it, Lily. Terrible things have happened to those who possess it.
I don't believe in curses or ghost stories or legends, Governor. But I do believe in power, and that artifact is very powerful.
No one should mess with that kind of power.
If that is true, shouldn't you be glad to be rid of it then?
No one should have it. It's said that it will bring great sorrow to anyone who possesses it. I've heard some people have even died.
Yes, that is true. Many people found a mysterious death trying to get a hold of this artifact. I wouldn't blame it on any curse, though. Now, tell me where it is.
I can't tell you because I don't know. I don't have it.
Then who does?
Lily, I don't know. I swear it.
Don't play coy with me. I know that you have the key.
I don't know where it is. I don't know what else to tell you. Please, let me go.
Another lie. Just a friendly reminder that you will be my guest until you can remember where you hid it.
You can't keep me here. I have rights.
Rights? What rights? Not in this city. You know very well that my word is the only law. See, I really don't want to hurt you. I just want to know the location of the artifact.
Lily, please. You can't do this to me.
I can do whatever I want. You will tell me one way or another. Here is one last chance for you to tell me. Very well. It seems you leave me no choice. So much wasted time. Sometimes I wish I was less patient. Captain, get me my toolbox.
Yes, my lady.
What are you going to do to me?
Whatever it takes, Governor. Whatever it takes.